in the month of Vaishak, English calendar, 27th May 1907 in Bengal. Sri Gurudev left his physical body on the new moon day in the month of Margasirsa. In English Western calendar, it is 3rd December 2002. So in India, we celebrate both the dates. For example, the Punyatithi, according to the Vedic calendar, we celebrate on the new moon day in the month of Margasirsa. It is variable date because moon's calendar is not a fixed calendar. This year, it was on November, which date? 20th? November 20th. So, but Sri Gurudev left body on December 3rd. We celebrate also globally on this date, which is a fixed date, easy to remember. It is a day of commemoration, to remember him, to love him, to reflect upon his life. And coincidentally, this year, that is today, in Odisha, we celebrate the birthday of the Gita. That is why today in the morning, those who participated the program, they might have seen that all chanted complete Gita as part of the higher ceremony. In India, 2 scriptures have their birthday celebrations, which is unique in the world. One is Srimad Bhagavatam, which is on the full moon in the month of Bhadrapada, that comes in the month of August, September, the full moon. Birthday of Srimad Bhagavatam. The birthday of the Bhagavad Gita has 2 dates. Some celebrate on Ekadashi, 11th moon, which was 2 days ago. And as we celebrated here today on Trayodasi, 13th moon. So today, a double blessed day, Punyatithi of Sri Gurudev, and also the birthday of the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is respected because the name Gita, the name is feminine, Gita, the word. In Sanskrit, from the word one can know it is feminine, masculine, or neuter. Any word that ends with A ordinarily is feminine. And Bhagavad Gita is the mother. The Gita, the mother. Gandhi told, I drank my mother's milk as a baby and got my body nourished. I read the Bhagavad Gita every day. He was reading Bhagavad Gita every day to nourish my mind, my life, my soul. as the milk of the Bhagavad Gita, milk of the Divine Mother. In the Bhagavad Gita has a set of verses called as meditation on the Gita. In this meditation on the Gita, the verses, there is one verse, Sarva Upanishado Gavaha. All the Upanishads are compared as milking cows. It is not Western cow. You say, what is Western cow and Indian cow? The Western cow nowadays is milked by whom? By machine. So there is no need for the calf near the cow. The traditional Indian cow, which we call as Brahmin cow or Veda Lakshana, as the calf will go, will suck milk. The mother will lick the body of the calf. Then the mother will have lot of milk in its udder. Then you can milk. So here for Indian cows or the Vedic cows, you need a milkman and you need a calf. Without the calf, the mother will not give milk ordinarily. If the Upanishads are the cows, milking cows, now who will be the calf and who will be the milkman? In that verse it said, Sarva Upanishada Gavaha Dogdha Gopala Nandanaha. The son of the milkman is Lord Krishna. He is the milkman. And who is the calf? Partha Vatsaha. Partha Arjuna is the calf. Now the milk is, calf has drank the milk. Now Lord Krishna has milked it. There is plenty of surplus milk. Who will drink it? It is said, Sudhihi Bhokta. Sudhihi, Dhi means intellect. Su means good or beautiful. Sudhi Bhokta, those who have good mind, good intellect, good understanding, they will drink this milk. Ordinary mind cannot really understand it and practice it. So if we want to enjoy, digest, get ourselves nourished with the nectar like milk of the Bhagavad Gita, we should have good mind, good intellect. Dugdham Gitamrutam Mahat. Mahat Gitamrutam Dugdham. So Mahat means the great, the unique, incomparable. This milk of the Bhagavad Gita, and which is nectar in itself. Although we call this milk of the Veda Lakshana cows are nectar, but this nectar is available to everybody if they are ready to drink. You have nothing to pay. Just drink it. But Sri Gurudev said, ঘরে ঘরে গীতা পাঠ, ফল কিন্তু ফলে না। দিয়া শিলাই কাঠির দোষে একটি কাঠিও জ্বলে না। Everybody is reading the Gita, but where is the result? Where is the result? Bhagavad Gita is such a beautiful book, very simple and very small. It is not too big. One can carry the Bhagavad Gita in the pocket. For years and years, I was carrying Bhagavad Gita in my pocket. It is smaller than a matchbox, easily readable, so small, and not such difficult Sanskrit. Its translation is also there. But who is practicing it? Who is living as the Gita has taught or Gita is teaching? Same thing when I think of my Gurudev, we lived with him. He lived with us. For example, here is Swarupanandaji, who has lived with him from late 70s, 78. Here is Peter Baba, who met him. He has lived with him since 1974, 1974, 1978. Like this, we lived with him. But to be very honest, the way he lived, he loved, he taught, he instructed. If we honestly ask ourselves, how much have we really followed him? That is why it is said, Gurudev said, Ghare Ghare Gita Path, Phalo Kintu Phale Na. Gurudev said, people in India are very devoted. They want to get initiated. After initiation, they will not stay for learning the technique. What do? They keep a picture at their home, put a flower every day, they bow. And some people, especially in Odisha, they do not hold their head, the ear like this, they twist it that like punishment, and they sometimes give 2 slaps on the cheek. Forgive me, take care of me. I cannot meditate, you take care of me. Sri Gurudev used to say, good, devotion is there, but if you don't practice, it is, for example, you come to the Guru and the Guru teaches. You have to follow the teaching. Otherwise, no, you will not be benefited. Only the so-called devotion, and sometimes we tell as aggressive devotion. People think by touching the feet, you will get, by touching the feet, it will not happen. Be very clear about it. Some sadhus are there, those who do not allow their feet to be touched. We have a disciple, he's very old now. I have not seen him. I would like to see him. He lives in Puri. His name is Chitta Baba, retired professor of political science, very nice person. So he went to a sadhu because he was living in Puri, and to Puri many sadhus come. So when he went to sadhu, normally go and bow and touch the feet. They said, Duram, Duram, don't touch. So he smiled. He said, I understood one thing today. So everybody became curious because they wanted to know what he understood. He said, I understood my negativity, my impurity is more powerful than your spirituality. My negativity, because you are afraid of my negativity, so that you don't allow. But I have a guru, and who shows his feet, we go touch bow. Yes, Gurudev was like that. But where is our change? Where is the change? It is said, if the fire and a banana trunk, you have seen banana tree, banana trunk and fire, you keep it together. Banana trunk will never catch fire, you know. Lot of water. Lot of water means, I think, 80–90% water. It will not catch fire. Sri Gurudev always said, Apananka kshetra prastuta karantu. Apananka Kshetra prastuta karantu. Prepare your own field. Otherwise, seed, the teaching will not germinate. The teaching will not germinate. In Kodar Ashram, we had a cook. And he cooked for decades. Very nice man. Gurudev loved him. Long after his staying in ashram, at that time he was very old. He had hard of hearing. One day, Sri Gurudev is guiding meditation, and Kala Thakur, the cook, is sitting in the back, and Gurudev is guiding, and he is practicing. Gurudev saw this for the first time. Kala Thakur sitting there and meditating, and I was sitting in the front. Gurudev touched me like this. Baba, Baba, Kala Thakur. Kala Thakur is the cook. He's meditating. I'm so fortunate. Because he's not telling loudly so that others will hear. He told, I'm so fortunate. I saw the cook is meditating. He has stayed for years and years and years, but at least today he's meditating. Sri Gurudev said, in Puri there is one ashram, Balananda Tirthashram. It is near Puri Hotel. Pujya Sri Balananda Brahmachari was a disciple of Sri Lahiri Mahasaya. And he had two prominent disciples. One was Purnananda Brahmachari. The other was Mohanananda Brahmachari. Mohanananda Brahmachari, he was nearly 4 years older than Sri Gurudev and very famous. One day he told Gurudev, why do you teach Kriya Yoga to everybody? You see, in Kriya Yoga initiation, there is so much of strain on the teacher. Purify the chakras, purify the sense organs, teach technique once, twice. At that time, Gurudev directly was taking everything, taking classes. So much of strain. Why do you do this? I am just giving a mantra to people. If one is really sincere, I teach a little bit of Kriya Yoga. Otherwise, no. Why to take so much of strain? Sri Gurudev said, yes, you are right, but whatever my Gurudev has told, I am doing this. In a humble way, because he was elderly and respectful. So he said, my Gurudev has told me, I am doing that. Gurudev, you can't imagine, he never, wherever he was, he will guide meditation. When his body is not well, it's different, but he will guide meditation every day. And he will take care of this disciple. Why you are not feeling? You should feel this. You should feel this. Do this, do this, do this. Gurudev was really a unique teacher. Sri Gurudev lived a life of physically 95 years, 6 months, and 6 days. Sri Gurudev blessed everybody to live for 100 years, live 100 years. Gurudev's elder brother, immediate elder brother, who was an attorney, he lived longer than Gurudev. He was nearly 4 years older than Gurudev. Let me tell you about Gurudev's father. Sri Gurudev's father told Gurudev, he said, people speak of household and brahmacharis, or brahmachari means celibate. I can count, Gurudev's father is telling, I can count how many days I have spent time with your mother. Can you imagine? He said, I can count. We slept in the same room, but two different beds. Gurudev's father is telling. Only I went to your mother. Only I went to your mother when I wanted a child. And that was also a special occasion. And all the siblings of Gurudev were 4 years, 3 years, 4 years, 3 years in age gap. Gurudev was the 10th child. And 11th, the last child was a daughter, and she was even much younger than Gurudev. Much younger, not 3, 4. So he was such a disciplined man. Gurudev's elder brother left body in the year 2002 in the month of July, and who was nearly 4 years older than Gurudev. That means he lived up to the age of 99 plus. We never thought that Sri Gurudev will go back so soon. He was quite active. If you compare of his age, if you look at his picture of 2002 May 27th birthday, it's like a full-bloom rose. No one will tell that he's 95. And it was such a beautiful. He told everybody live 100 years. We planned like that. We were thinking he will live 100 years. And he left body earlier. And I told you the other day, he told, if I stay 5 more years, 97 March, and he lived 5 more years. And October, he told me not to do any surgery on his body. We did not think that he will be leaving body so quick, and that is why he was telling. But he left, and it is natural. For anybody to leave body, it is natural. Should we be emotional? Now the question is, should we be emotional? If your near and dear one goes, there was a sadhu. It is he told that when I die, you will not, because Indian sadhus, they wash the body, put on new clothes, do abhisheka. There are many things they do. So he told, when I die, you will take my body as it is and cremate it. So they followed him, and he died. And they took his body, and there was, firewood, and body was there, and they set fire. Don't know what happened. When the fire increased, the sadhu had put all the fireworks under his garment, and with the fire, toast, toss, all this started just like a celebration, and everybody started laughing. So they discussed among themselves. He was joyful while living, and he made us joyful after his living. There is a saying is Guru Malla. Guru Shishya Kandila. Guru Malla Shishya Kandila. Duhinka sadhana bifala gala. Guru Malla Shishya Kandila. Duhinka sadhana bifala gala. What is the meaning? The Guru left the body, the disciple is crying. It shows that the sadhana of both. To me, what happened? Gurudev told me maybe 100 times. about his death. And 100 times within 20 years of his. Once he came back from abroad, told Papa, this year lots of work. Body is not permitting. So then I was thinking, why you are working? Why you are traveling? I was thinking, stay at one place, all will take care of. He said, so many people want, I have to give them. I have to give them what? Another time he came, he said, that means another time he came, he said, if the candle is burning but from both the ends, what happens? And that is my life. Another time he told, do you know why so many people are coming to me now? So much work for me. I looked at him, he said, do you know when the lamp, the oil lamp, is going to extinguish, before extinction, the lamp, the fire becomes big, and so like this he was telling me many times. And the peak example was in 1994, October 7th. October 7th. Friday, Vienna, morning, breakfast. We both are sitting face to face and having breakfast. I was third, fourth, fifth, sixth, four nights I have been in Vienna. That was the fifth morning. And he told, I'm unwell. And he got up from the middle of breakfast, and then I followed him. He lied down on his bed. He told me, see my blood pressure. So I checked his blood pressure, and blood pressure was low. It is nothing new to him. He had many years after years, for decades, his blood pressure was always low. Then he told me, today I'm leaving body. Today I'm leaving body. I had the wish to bring you to West. My wish is fulfilled. Stay here, do my work. You just imagine, I'm there. I don't know anybody. I don't know anything. I've never. And you are telling, why did you bring me here? You can't imagine. Then he told, at that place, it is there. He gave his wristwatch, opened his wristwatch and gave to me. He told, you will use this wristwatch. Then he had a ruana, the very colorful ruana he used for decades. It was given by the devotees from Bogota, Colombia. He told me, you will use my ruana. And all this. Then he told, once I leave my body, you will immediately telephone Devi Baba, his nephew. And what to do with his body, this, that. He went on talking all this, and I started crying. Now I am telling Guru Mala, Shishya Kandila, Tuvika Sadhana Vipala Gala. I cried. When I cried, he said, stop crying. Don't cry. People in West don't like tear on the eyes. Go and wash your face in the. What shall I do? I thought the West people don't cry, because I didn't know. So I washed my face, but inwardly I was, because he told, I believed it. Afternoon, ambulance came and he went to hospital. In Bengal, he told me, we'll see each other next life. And I have to go for public lecture. First public lecture. I told Mangalaji, why you are taking him to hospital? Because if I didn't say that what Gurudev has said, he should stay here. No, no, no. Hospital is a 5-star hotel. He will take rest. So they took him. And I went to the public lecture. I came back. I don't know what I spoke, because I was not in a state because he's going to die. So then we came back there, the place where you stayed, the rented ashram, they put some food for me on the table. I was not willing to eat. My mind is in hospital. What is going on? So telephone rang. So picked up telephone and they told Gurudev wants to talk to you. So I picked up the telephone. He said, whatever I told you, forget. Whatever I told you, forget. I have problem seeing time. Tomorrow after initiation, I will come and return my wristwatch. Because his wristwatch was, and your talk was very nice. You sang a song. Which song did you sing? I don't remember really at that time. Even now, I don't know which song I sang. And people felt that Hariharanda in young form was talking to them. So like this he spoke. Why I'm telling this? He prepared myself in many ways how to face this situation. It is not easy, but it is, you have to face it. Sri Gurudev used to say, Janmile marite habe, amar ke kotha kabe, chirasthir kabe nir, hayere jiban na de. Once you are born, you have to die. Can you see in the river, ever water is still? If water is still, it is not river. Water is continuously flowing. We got such beautiful spiritual master in our time, our life, but it is unfortunate that we don't practice. If we would practice, there will be change. If we'll follow, there will be transformation. Yesterday I told you how Gurudev endured everything. He really, it is interesting. Gurudev's life, the way he disciplined himself and endured suffering, difficulties, challenges, unbelievable. Sri Gurudev's very common saying, Jiye sahiba, siye rahiba. Jiye sahiba, siye rahiba. Jiye rahiba, siye paiba. One who endures will survive, will remain. One who survives will achieve. We do not have that ability to endure. With little thing, we become reactive. We become upset. Sometimes people shout, scream, scold, or if there is authority, punish, power. Oh God. Once one Swami told Gurudev, Gurudev's disciples, Swami, told, I will kick this brahmachari out. Gurudev was so sad. Gurudev was telling me, he told me in my presence, I will kick him out. He did not feel that he is also my son. As you are my son, he is my son. How could you tell to kick my son from this type? No one is perfect. Jesus said, be perfect. Jesus said, be perfect. Do not, he gave the example. As my heavenly Father is perfect, be perfect. He didn't say, as I am perfect. Be perfect like me, he didn't say. He said, be perfect as my heavenly Father is perfect. It means if there is real perfection, only God is perfect. Sri Gurudev said to Yukteswarji was fond of milk and milk sweet. And Gurudev said, if you take milk and milk sweet, you will have little, what? Wind. Little wind. And wind will go out. So Gurudev was serving him. And when he was served, and he was old, and sometimes, natural, sometimes it may not smell so pleasant. Yukteswarji used to say, I'm sorry. Gurudev said, why? Ki durgandha. Gurudev said, tai to ananda. Yukteswarji said, smells bad. Gurudev said, this is so pleasant to me. Serving, loving, joyful living, meditating, not to waste time. However, Sri Gurudev left body, and when Gandhi was assassinated, the Prime Minister of India spoke in message to the nation. He said, light has gone out. Light has gone out. Sri Gurudev said, my light will never go out. And Gurudev once quoted near me, Ke loibe mor kaj bole sandhya ravi. The sun is going to set, and the setting sun is asking everybody, who will take my work and continue it? I don't remember the next line, Niruttara Chavi. So everybody is quiet, nobody is answering. There was a little lamp, Matir Pradeep Chilo Se Kahila Swami, little clay lamp. Amar Jotoi Sadhya, as much is capable for me, I will do it. A tiny lamp is telling, I can do, even if I'm small, I'll do your work. And Sri Gurudev said, my work will continue. Gurudev said, and it is continuing. So, but each one of us, if we become one burning lamp and making another lamp burning, I will be a burning lamp, I will make another lamp burning. That is needed. That is what Sri Gurudev is, and Gurudev expects from each one of us. I will be Ami Sudhutar, Matir Pradeep, Jalao Tahar Shikha, little tiny clay lamp. We cannot be as great as the sun, but we can be tiny lamp. We have the ability. We have to avoid, get rid of thinking of negativity, speaking of negativity. We can have a joyful celebration. We can have a joyful celebration, and it is in our hand. Sri Gurudev left his body. And his last, I told you, the continuous 4-year stay, it was in Homestead, Miami, the ashram. He left his body. After that, his body was brought here, and the body was given Bhusamadhi. And you will be surprised. we didn't know how it happened. By God's grace, or I don't know at least how it happened. The government of Odisha declared State Guard of Honor, which is not usually for the sadhus, to receive Gurudev's body with gun salute in the airport and with police custody, and when there will burial, again the gun salute and all this. It was unique. I have heard that it was done only for Sri Aurobindo among the sadhus. And Aurobindo was a freedom fighter. He had some special, however, so then I went back to Miami. Two mothers were cleaning his room, and one mother was Gurudev's, personal caretaker, all this. So they're cleaning. They found a small spiral notebook. I was sitting in the same room in the corner because, there was, I can tell so many things, but there was some sort of emptiness. Not sadness, but some, I feel you, but still I miss you. So they brought a tiny spiral notebook and they told, Baba, it is, I think, yours. Because they knew my handwriting. I took it. There was a lion in a pocket spiral notebook. The lion on the face, few pages inside. Then I found, and there is I took it, I opened it. So it was written in Sri Gurudev's room. And the date was something, it was in Vienna, in Biheimgasse, during my first arrival time, during those few weeks. The Bengali verse is, Birohe tomake pai, harai milono kshane, rater sefali jayogo zariya, prabhater darsane. In separation, I feel you more. When I'm near you, I don't feel your greatness. There is a tiny flower, its name is Cephali, it's English, I don't know. It blooms in the night and waiting for the sun to rise, but before sun rises, it drops. In the morning, near Cephali tree, you will find it is spread on the ground. When I read that, you can't imagine, he has told, and I have taken this note, and it was and he has told this. This happens in our life. When we live with him, we lived. We did not feel really who he was. When Jesus lived, how many people really loved him? But now, when Lord Krishna lived, how many people loved him during that time? But now, so when we live with the person, we do not find the beauty, the greatness in him or her. And that happened with each one of us when he lived with him. Birohe tomake pai, harai milono kshane, rater sefali jayogo zariya, prabhater darsane. This is spiritual life. Live with the Guru, not just running behind. This is not living. As I told you, the period I lived with him from 1980-81 till 2002, it was not too long. Every year, few weeks. Few weeks means whenever he came to Odisha, rarely to Kolkata, short time going with him here and there, because I was a student, I had my job. I was not a resident in ashram like Swarupananji. So, but he, in many different ways, he gave the opportunity to know him, to feel him, to understand him. What I did, as I told you before, maybe first I was listening to him. I was doubting him. He used to speak, you chapter 6, verse this. He will quote. He will give the Shota Upanishad 6/11. Eko deva sarvabhute sugudha sarvabhyapi. Everybody is listening. Who is? I thought. This was my thought, young man, college student thought. Nobody compares. Nobody is recording. And he's talking like wise man, knowing everything and exact reference. Is it really true? Do you know what I did? I brought all these books with me to test. And everything, whatever he was telling, exact. I was having a good memory as a good student, but 100 times better than me. Then I started writing down. Then I thought, even if I write down in my own way, own shorthand, but many things you miss. Then I thought, nowadays it is recorded. There was nothing. So what I did, I bought a tape recorder. And during those days, tape recorder was very expensive. Cassettes were expensive. So I brought tape recorder, cassette, recording. And when Gurudev was not there, I was transcribing. Listen to it again and again, again and again, again and again. So transcribe, write, listen. So this helped me to live with his teachings, to keep the mind always. His voice was lingering in my ears. So I was so happy and privileged. And do you know, when Gurudev would come back from West, he would have some recorded talks, some empty cassettes, give to me. He would bring pen and sometimes notebook to give to me to write. So he encouraged also. It was so nice. Nice to. So today on the Punyatithi, the day of his physical disappearance, but it is physical, the absence of the form, but the presence of the formless. And those who get connected, they feel the presence. He is and he will be. If you practice, if you meditate, this morning I was a little bit strong in some Guru Mandir. I told them, don't talk. When I went there, people are doing something, but they're talking. Don't talk. Just Gurudev didn't like too much of talk. Sometimes the meditation will be over. After the meditation is over, people will start talking. Gurudev said, you see how they're, how. Gurudev had his own expression. This loud talking, he used to say, how, just like barking dogs. He used to tell, just like barking dogs. You have come to ashram. Gurudev used to say, sit in any corner and meditate while you are talking. And Gurudev really became happy when he found somebody meditating, somebody studying, somebody writing. He really liked it. Gurudev used to come out at night when everybody sleeps, or late afternoon when everybody naps. Even in Miami, he used to come out and see, you'll open the door, you'll look who is doing what. And many times he knew my sleep and all this. So he will call me. In Miami ashram, we have walked many times together. He will be holding my shoulder like this. We'll be walking. Nobody, we two. Same thing happened in Kodar ashram. Many times in the late afternoon, when everybody is taking nap, he used to come out and he will come to my room and he will see. If I'm not there, he knows I will be in the backside of Sri Yukteswar's temple, either there or there. So this is what love is. This is what disciple, guru disciple relationship is. Thank you all. When I speak of him, because it is love, 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 love. As I told you, Gurudev blessed everybody to live for 100 years. Gurudev had an attorney in Puri, and he was very, very brilliant guy. Witty memory, photographic memory. So even Gurudev was in abroad during his last years, he used to write. Both of them had correspondence. Both of them loved each other. One day, Gurudev, in 99, when I came back to India, to Odisha after 3 years, he told me, whenever you have time, you should visit him. It's no more. So I went a couple of times to him. One day he told, your Gurudev is a very nice person. This attorney was telling, old man. But one thing I disagree with him. I looked at him. He said, your Gurudev tells, live 100 years. He is a brahmachari. He is a monk. He is respectable. He has many things to do for the world. Let he live for 100 years. We, the householders, to bless somebody to live 100 years is a curse. So it is not a blessing. So anybody who comes to me, I'm an old Brahmin. Anybody who comes to me, bow to me, I tell, so long as you live joyfully, healthy, spiritual, that I bless. Tell me, whose blessing is better? That old man was asking me, huh? You will tell my Gurudev and you will compare your blessing with my Gurudev. I didn't say anything. My Gurudev is great. But I didn't like Gurudev's blessing. Whenever I used to bow, Gurudev had especially during the last years, he had a mantra in English. God, 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 Supreme Almighty Lord, God is within you. I bow to you. You are bowing to him and he is chanting this. I bow to you unlimited times. Meditate nicely. Be realized. Live 100 years. Be a world teacher. Bye. He will be chanting like this, isn't it? So God, 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 God. So what I do, because before he tells live 100 years, I used to get up and I don't like it. So he saw this, what I'm doing. So God, 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 live 100 years. He changed the order. So it was he. He was very humorous and joyful, very strict. You can't imagine. Gurudev's strictness was very tough. So let us close our eyes for a moment. With deep love, let us think of Sri Gurudev on this special day. Let us pray to Sri Gurudev. Oh Gurudev, we are your children. We want to grow up. Bless us, but we will put sincere effort to transform ourselves, our habit, nature, mood, attitude, to eliminate all the vices, negativities in us. Bless us, guide us, teach us, train us, discipline us, if needed, punish us. But we'll be devoted to you, attached to you, love you, serve you. We bow to you unlimited times. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to Sage Vyasadeva. I bow to Mother Gita. I bow to my beloved Gurudev and all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to all of you and the entire creation, praying to God and Sri Gurudev to bless us with peace, bliss, and joy. Om Amen. Thank you all. Tomorrow is a special day. Tomorrow is a special day. Tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday. Today is Wednesday. The 7 days are after 7 planets. Sunday, Sun, Monday, Moon, Tuesday, Mars, Wednesday, Mercury, Thursday, Jupiter, Friday, Venus, Saturday, Saturn. So in Sanskrit, we have many different names for the same planet. Today is Budhavar, Buddha. Buddha is also Pandita. Sometimes they say Pandita Vasare. Yesterday, Mangala. Also Bhauma Vasare, Bhauma. So tomorrow is Guruvar. Guru is, Thursday is Guruvar. Guru is Guru. So Guruvar tomorrow and full moon. So if full moon and Guruvar become together, so Bara you delete. Bara means day. Guru, full moon is Purnima. It becomes special Guru Purnima. So it is a special day dedicated to the Gurus. That means for the disciples. It is special day for the Gurus. For whom? For us. So it is a coincidence, continuation. This is one. Another information for you. If Thursday and 5th moon in bright fortnight, Shukla Paksha Panchami, it is called as Guru Panchami. Thursday, Shukla Paksha Panchami, 5th moon in bright fortnight is another special day for the Guru, Guru Panchami. So in Bhadrapada Panchami, Shukla Paksha Panchami, any day, it is called as Rishi Panchami. So tomorrow is special day. So we have tomorrow also celebration in Guru Mandir. For you, before they announced, I announced it. I took their job. Meditate nicely. And those who do not know, especially those who are from West, today we'll have Mahaprasad for everybody. Mahaprasad is the food cooked in Lord Jagannath's temple and offered to Lord Jagannath and Mother Bimala. It's very holy and unique. And you can tell holiest of holy food. And this evening, some sadhus from Puri will come to have food. And after that, we all will have food. So today there is Sadhu Bhandara. You can see a good group of sadhus sitting together and taking Mahaprasad. It is for this occasion, Gurudev's Punyatithi.